So this is going to be one of those really useful videos whereby if you're an actual doer that's actually building some AI SaaS, so you've got a software as a service product, you're building it, you're going to have one, whatever, this is going to be really useful. So this is going to actually be a useful video that I think will make you go, oh, that's really cool. So if you're in the game, you're doing, not just learning, even if you're learning, this is going to be a good one for you. So I launched my brand new app that I built 100% myself 2 weeks ago, and you can see on the right hand side, this is in Replit. This is my preferred AI tech stack, if you like. There's Claude Code here on the left, look, you can see it here, and you've got my admin dashboard, which I shouldn't show anyone, of my brand new app, which is the 21-day AI SaaS challenge. It walks you through how to build an app from start to finish in 21 days. My first guy got through it in 8. I never expected that. I thought, in my videos I talk about it, maybe it could take you 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, whatever. It's not a race. And here it is. He smashed through it in 8 days, which is nuts. But anyway, I launched it 2 weeks ago. This is not exactly how it looks like. This is my admin dashboard. It's a bit clunky, but as you can see, I've made 66 sales in 2 weeks. And what's that? These are to be added together. So 8k in pounds-ish, 2k in dollars. So we're looking at about 10k in 2 weeks, which is decent. It's all right. But that's not what I came to show you. In fact, I'm going to upload this now, and if you watch this, this is actually the cheapest this is ever going to be. I believe anyway. I don't want to make any promises, but the coupon code closes tonight. So at 8 p.m. UK time, I'm still on Dubai time. It's 5 a.m., which is why I'm trying to be quiet because the family is still in bed. But yeah, 8 p.m. UK time tonight, the 75% off, launch offer goes away, the coupon code goes away, and I've no current plans to do any kind of deep discount like this ever again. Never say never, but like, the price is going up. So yeah, if you do watch this and you are interested in building an app from scratch, 21 daily micro tasks, it takes you through that entire process, then you can get an app at the end of it. And like I say, my guy did it in 8, and there's a few people hot on his heels, but I thought it would take 21 or more. But anyway, this is the admin dashboard, just so you know that I'm not making this up. I'll just hit refresh. I don't really do this stuff, like, you take me or leave me, believe me or you don't, it is what it is. But hopefully you're going to see some value in this. So the revenue will load in a second. It just takes a second. There we go. So yeah, you know, I just refreshed that. It's not some clever Photoshop or some weird AI video or anything like that. But what I wanted to show you in this video, which I think will be really, really useful for you, because obviously I've done $23 million online, $12 million in SaaS with human devs over the last 8 or so years. This is the first app I've built from scratch myself, no tech help, AI, 100% coded with AI. Even though I've got access to human devs, I've never used a single human dev for this. It's 100%. And you can see real revenue, real customers. So it's cool. Now, customers is a thing. As a single person business owner, can you essentially run this business on your own easy enough, or does it become a nightmare actually having an app with real customers on? And I'll show you the answer to that in this video, because actually it's really, 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 really nice. Okay, so I'm going to drag myself out of the way. This is a question. I've censored it only to block her name out of it, okay? Her email out of it. I see some people making videos showing everyone's emails and stuff. It's like, accidents happen, I get that, but like, some people just don't even blank people's emails out. It's like, on what planet do they think that's okay? So anyway, I've blanked her email out, and hopefully I won't have to edit this, and hopefully we're just going to be good. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to do customer service, because when I talk about a single person business, single person faceless business that AI SaaS is, it's a single person faceless business. Doing customer service for an AI SaaS business is so easy. So I'm logged into Claude Code here, and Claude Code is plugged into Replit. So all I'm going to do, so this came in via email. I set my software up to email me when people post to like the discussion board or ask a question. So I get the email. When the email comes in, And I could automate this, to be fair, but I've no desire to right now. I don't have enough users to worry about it. I don't get that much customer support. So in what it says there, 66 sales, I've had a handful of questions, but mostly that is because it's the first run through of my app. I've not had months and months of this app running and hundreds or thousands of people using it. So you're going to get some little quirky bugs, you're going to get some feature requests at first, but over time, as you iron them out, you get less and less, as I'm already seeing, because every time I get some feedback, if it makes sense, it's as easy as fixing it like this. So let me show you this. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to literally copy this. So this came into email, new question on day 2 from Heather M. Will people pay for this? Is there a way to change the search to look at UK specifically, or choose which country area? Thank you, Heather. So I don't think there is right now. I don't think it's built into it, but maybe there's a way to I don't know. The point is, I don't need to answer this, right? The point is, I've already logged into Claude Code. I'm not even going to tell Claude Code what the details are. I've copied the message that came in via email. I'm going to hit enter, and Claude Code is going to answer me. And I'm doing this live, as you can see. So let me see what day 2 covers, and I'll give you the right context for your reply. I didn't even have to tell it what I wanted. I just copy and paste the email that came into me. So if you're talking about customer service, it doesn't have to be a heavy duty task. It can be as easy as copy, paste. And like I say, you could automate that if you wanted to. You can have it so that when emails come in, it captures them in your dashboard, and then essentially you could either have it auto reply, or you could have it auto create a response, and then just double check them and press send. So essentially, when I say single person business, you can have a lovely little boring B2B SaaS app that gets customers 24/7. I've not sold to any of these people. Like, these people have come to my landing page, decided to buy it, and clicked sign up. Do you know what I mean? And I've built an asset that, yeah, all right, it took me a couple of months of hard work because I wanted to make it as good as I could so people would get great results with it. And it's awesome. But after that, it's dead easy. So let's see what Claude Code says here. So got it. The search Heather is referring to is the AI-powered competitor research tool on day 2, which uses Claude AI to find competitors. Here's a suggested reply for Heather. Hi Heather, great question. The competitor search tool uses AI to find companies in your space. It doesn't use Google directly, so there's no country filter built in. But here's the good news. You can easily steer it towards UK results. When you type the search, add UK or United Kingdom to your description. For example, instead of appointment booking for hairdressers, try appointment booking for hairdressers UK. The AI will prioritise UK-based competitors. So it's got some answers there. I don't really even need to read through them fully. The main point of day 2 isn't to find every competitor, it's to prove that people are already paying for something similar, which means there's a market for your idea too. Even finding 2 to 3 competitors is enough to validate demand. Right, I'm just going to pause this because I need to cough. See, and that's next level. I wouldn't have paused that to cough normally. I'd have just coughed and apologised. So need to adjust this tone or content of this reply. So literally, I could just copy and paste that back to Heather. It answers the question. I've not had to have any cognitive load to provide what, frankly, is a better response than most humans would give. So, like, pretty powerful that. But I'm going to click on this link that came through on my email as well. I'm going to pause it while I do that because I don't want to happen is some email come up or something come up in my app that I can't show you for some reason because it might be customer details or something like that, and I don't want to have to edit it because I won't edit it. You'll just never see this video. So I'm going to pause this, I'm going to click the link, and then when I come back, we'll go from there. One sec. Right, so I've actually built it into my app to give an answer by AI, but this answer I don't think is as good. It's talking about Google Trends, which I can't remember, but maybe Google Trends is mentioned on the page or something, but I don't have to use this. So this was a question, right, is there any way to change the search? Your answer, I can either just publish the answer, so it's already pre-populated a suggested answer for me, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste in what Claude Code said. So there you go. So I've provided great customer support, and the AI did it for me. Before I click publish again, I'm going to pause it just in case something causes me to have to edit it. I won't edit it, and then you won't see the video. So 1 second. No, we're all good. Answer publish, look. So there you go. So now, I don't know if that will email her the answer as well. I think it does, but what I'll probably do as well is I'll just drop that reply in the email, and there you go. So my point of that is, I just provided top level customer support, and it took me zero cognitive load. I could engineer out the copy and pastes, but essentially, it's a copy and a paste. You know, it's not employer VA in the Philippines. I know VAs are cheap, but there's a training issue, there's a management issue, there's a recruitment issue, there's an ongoing issue, because when they want time off on Christmas Day, and you've offered 24/7 support, but you're doing Christmas Day support, then do you know what I mean? Like, as much as I'm probably overblowing the difficulty of it, it's not difficult using VAs, but that's if you're an experienced business owner and if you've got enough volume to even need to recruit one. You know, early days, especially when you've only got 100 customers, 200 customers, 300 customers, you're probably going to do your own customer support. But the point is, I didn't have to think about it, I didn't have to search, I didn't have to do anything. And the answer is, it already does it. You just do it this way. Right? It might not be obvious. Now, if it was something whereby it was like, oh yeah, that's a really good idea, then like I should do that for everybody, then I would go back to Claude Code and I would say, fix this in the app. Instead of letting it reply to it, I would say, just fix this. And that's what I do with bug reports. So when a bug report comes in, oh, this happened. So for example, into my software, I've built some kind of like AI security, essentially. So there's certain things, I won't go into it on this channel because I'm not trying to make it an AI hacking channel, but there's certain things that bad actors can do, and with my software, the AI actively looks for those things. Now, the AI was acting too aggressively, and 2 or 3 users that have been through my challenge have tripped the kind of AI security features, if you like, and then it's done something weird to them. They get like they get an error message, and then I get bombarded with a bunch of emails saying they're trying to hack your system, and they wasn't trying to hack my system. I've known the guys for quite a while, and they're good people. And when you look at it, it's like, no, they're trying to hack it. So all I did is copy the email that came to me and added it to Claude Code and said, I'm getting this from some customers, and then it figured out, oh yeah, that's a false security alert, let me fix that. It fixed it, and now it doesn't happen anymore. So as people go through your app, they're going to pick up bugs, they're going to have my odd feature requests, they're going to need a little bit of customer support. But once upon a time, as I was telling somebody the other day, let's say you've got a 2-man dev team on some SaaS. Typically, when you've got 1,000 customers, 2,000 customers, one of those devs will basically be on 24/7 finding if the bug that the customers reported is actually a bug, or if it's just customer error, and either fixing the bug in the code or engineering out the problem if it's not actually a bug by either updating some kind of training for the software or making a button work easier or something like that. So out of a 2-man dev team, one will be working on features and one will basically be bug fixing not 24/7, but when they're at work. Right? That's not a thing anymore. It's either build it into it to do it on its own, or copy, paste, and let Claude Code either figure out if it is a problem, and if it is, fix it. If it's not, just reply to the customer. So it's very much either a copy and paste, or you could even build it into it so that you don't even have to copy and paste. You could have the emails coming in, it goes to an AI kind of agent, if you like, takes a look at it, takes a look at it, and then suggests next steps. And you could even have it do those next steps if you wanted to. I wouldn't, but you could. I think having in a queue of things like just to go, yes, action this, yes, action that, action this, action that, don't do that, do this instead. Boom. But you're not getting bombarded with these, I don't know what it is, 50 odd customers or whatever it is. I'm not getting thousands of support requests and thousands of feature requests. You barely get any. And when you do get it, it's just let Claude Code fix it. Just because it has the context of your app. It's super smart, and it can actually, things that are a problem, it can fix, like just by saying fix this instead, and it fixes it, and you never get that problem again. So as time goes on, you get a more polished app, you get less customer support requests, and it took you 5 minutes, of which it wasn't your 5 minutes, it was Claude Code's 5 minutes, if you get what I mean. So hopefully this is a beneficial video. If you're running a SaaS business or an AI SaaS business, this is just one of the little techniques you want to be leaning into to essentially have AI be your customer support. You can build chatbots in there or whatever, dead easy, single prompt. But like it understands the context of the code base, it understands the context of what your app does. So when you just copy and paste, you don't even have to go, you don't have to give it some smart prompt. Copy, paste, let it figure it out, send. Done. Send or fix, whatever. Done. I hope you understand how easy it is. Now, before I leave, you're probably going to watch this after Thursday at 8 PM UK time. But if you watch it before, then this app is getting really great feedback. In fact, let me show you something really cool. 1 second. I'll pause again so I can get to it in the admin dashboard. So yeah, this is a cool little feature. Look, so I built this into my admin dashboard. So at the end, so the 21-day challenge is 21 daily micro tasks. You get to the end of it, you've got an idea that's planned, AI tech stack taught, and you've built your AI SaaS. So with no tech knowledge, no background in AI, no coding experience, no business experience, you can go from idea to product to sell in 21 days, or in as little as 21 days. I don't want to say 21 days because it's not a race. If it takes you a month or 2 months, that's cool. It's not a race. But in as little as 21 days, or in that guy's case, the first one through 8 days. But what I built into it as, and I thought this is really cool, this was an afterthought, I actually thought this is a really good idea, is a mood check-in. So at the end of each day, they get a little pop-up to say congratulations for doing the day. If they get a badge, so they get some badges for accomplishing some of the days, they get a badge, but then it says how you feeling, like not those words exactly, but there's a mood check-in, and they can say how they feel. So it goes from nervous to curious to good to excited to on fire, and then I get to see how those users felt on my mood check-in in the admin dashboard. So nobody sees this apart from me, but basically, like, you can see day 0, there's a bunch of people nervous, a bunch of people curious, a bunch of people good, most people are excited, some people are on fire. And as you can see, as the days go on, you can see that not everybody's interacted with the mood check-ins, and not everybody's got through the challenge, as is the case with anything. Most people purchase and then get busy with life, but they've got access for whenever. But like, you can see that as people go through it, they're giving you feedback. So what I can do is go, okay, on this day, like day 10, for example, there's only 3 people been to day 10 at this point, because you have to unlock the challenge to go through it at a faster speed, which costs a little bit more, but I think it's a good purchase because the people that unlock it seem to get through it, seem to be going through it at a better rate. But you can see one person's nervous, and then a couple of people are on the positive side of things. So it's only 3 people, so I wouldn't act on this. In fact, I don't know if these stats are pulling through properly. I need to double check this because this doesn't seem right, unless they are just skipping the mood checking and they're not even feeding back on the mood. But the point is not, does this feature work quite right from an admin point of view, for me analysing it. It's from a, look how cool this is that I could build this in there, and then I can essentially go, where are they struggling in the app? Do you know what I mean? On what day are they struggling on the app? And then I can address it. Let me show you something else as well that I built into my admin dashboard, which is just interesting from a builder's point of view. Let me pause. So again, I wouldn't stake my life on these stats being perfect. I'd have to double check them, but this is just built into my admin dashboard. So I've got like revenue trends and stuff, progress distribution. This is people going through the challenge, but this is what I wanted to show you: traffic and conversions. Now I know you can get this kind of essentially free in Google Analytics, and anyone with some SaaS should install Google Analytics. It's dead easy to install. Claude Code will do it for you, or Replit will do it for you anyway, so it's not a problem. But look, I just built this pretty little thing into it that tracks kind of conversion through the funnel. So I don't know what time frame this is set to. Probably, oh, there we go. Tracking started the 6th of Feb, which would have been before I launched, I imagine. Is that? Oh no, maybe that's when I launched. I don't know. But anyway, 489 visitors, of which 418 were on the landing page. Of those, 196 got through to the order page, and then of those, 57 people purchased. So from a previous step, that's 29% conversion from people that land on the order page to people that purchase. But overall, for people that, I assume that's from landing page, I don't know, you can do the maths, but 11.66% overall conversion, which is pretty good. It's pretty damn good. There's no free trial on this. It's just pay or don't pay. So that's a pretty good thing. But you can build all these little features in to your admin dashboard. So you can have your admin dashboard be just the way you want it to be. So anyway, I don't want to make this video longer than it needs to be. Hopefully you get the idea about how to provide customer service really easy in your app, and fix bugs really easy with very, very, very little effort required, which is why I say this is a great single person business, faceless business. I put my face on this stuff because that's what I decide to do as a business decision, but most SaaS products have no face attached to them. They're just a sales page. So it don't matter if you don't like talking on camera, you don't need to, and that's the beauty of it. It's a faceless, recurring revenue, which can be very passive, single person business. And I think because of that sticky recurring revenue in most models, not all, mine's not a recurring revenue on this one, this is a one-time purchase, but most SaaS is recurring revenue. So next month, those people would pay again, and then the month after, they would pay again. So each month you stack income from the last month. You're going to have a few cancels, but usually, unless something's gone tragically wrong, which you don't hear of very often, most customers will recur month after month after month. So when you get a customer, you might think, oh, they've made me $49. But no, they've probably made you $800, or whatever your long-term value of that customer ends up being, even though they've only give you $49 in month one, and some of them will cancel in month two. That's the nature of the game. By the time you've averaged out how much they give you, it might be $800. So that $49 coming in once, you know, and again, you won't know till you've run it for a year or two. You know, fast forward, that customer's worth $800 to you, or whatever the numbers are. Hopefully that all makes sense. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps you a little bit to understand the customer service and the bug fixing side of it. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Webley. If you're interested in getting the challenge, even after the expiry of the 75% off coupon code, it's a no-brainer. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.